Heavy metal horns up to you, all you fantastic freaks out there. We're back with some Monster Magnet. I just realized that they had released a brand new album, so I went over to that new album and I says, well, what's a big one? What's a big banger off this new album? And it looks like Mr.Destroyer is one of them top songs off this new album. I had no clue that they had released a new album. And what is that new album called? A Better Dystopia, and it just came out 2021. So we're going to get into Mr.Destroyer from that brand spanking new album. We all know and love Monster Magnet, so we're going to learn about this band, and we're going to listen to the song Mr.Destroyer from the new album. Does that sound like a good idea to you, something fun to do for the next 10, 15 minutes? Well, join me on that journey as we do so. Yeah, these guys are just classics, right? Monster Magnet, they have 505,985 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. Spacelord, 26 million plays. Power Trip, 8.6 million plays. I always get the title of this wrong. Negasonic, it's the big hit, but Negasonic Teenage, the hell is it called? It cuts off, yeah. Negasonic Teenage Warhead. That's the big hit that the first time I heard those guys. Look to Your Orb for the Future. Is that what that next song is at number 4 on the track listing? Look to Your Orb for the Warning is what that song's called. See, they cut off ... the title if it's too long. And then you've got Unbroken, Hotel Baby, 2.2 million plays. That's the top 5 songs. Let's look into albums and see how long this band's been around and what they've been at it, what they've been doing. You got Tab, 1991, Spine of God, 2006, Super Judge, 1993. All the years are goofed on this. Bullshit. Dopes to Infinity, that's where I learned about the band. Power Trip. God Says No, Mastermind, Last Patrol, Milking the Stars. You got Cobras and Fire, Mindfucker, and then a brand spanking new album, A Better Dystopia, came out in 2021. So that is the albums that this band has released. Let's get into the related artists. I predict there's going to be a lot of stoner rock, a lot of doom rock, a lot of stuff like that in here. Fu Manchu, of course, that's a big name in the stoner rock community. The Atomic Bitchwax, we have done them on the first listen and a reaction video. Nebula, Spiritual Beggars, Hermano, I've mentioned them before. Alabama Thunder Pussy, we have done them a reaction video to them. Orange Goblin, there's another big name. Caius, that would have been the band that was it Oliveri and Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. That was their first band, Caius. And you got Clutch, you got Dozer, you got Truck Fighters, Masters of Reality. Because why not have a doom metal band named after a Black Sabbath album, right? That's where all the inspiration comes from, the inspirato. Now we're going to look into that bio and see what this band has to say for themselves. And you've got a classic old black and white image of the 4 dudes, and they're standing there. They got the long hair, and they're looking into the camera going, we're tough boys, but we're friendly. Let's smoke a J and drive our car to the moons of Jupiter. Retro rock visionaries Monster Magnet spent much of the 1990s struggling against the prejudices imposed upon image and sound by alternative rock fashion Nazis. In fact, it wasn't until the movement's late 90s decline that the band's dogged persistence finally paid off for their 4th album, Power Trip. Power Trip catapulted to gold sales status on the strength of its massive hard rock hit Spacelord. In the meantime, Monster Magnet had managed to become one of the most successful and influential bands associated with the so-called underground stoner rock scene. And yet their influence spanned much further than the scene foundation in the 70s hard rock and metal, delving into space rock, psychedelia, and beyond. So there you have that. That's the Monster Magnet. Now we're going to go on down here, my good fine folks and friends, to that new album, A Better Dystopia. and we're going to get to the song Mr. Destroyer, which seems to be one of the bigger singles. I didn't see them on any kind of a playlist, and I hope that this album doesn't go unnoticed. We got to get out there and spread the gospel and the word for Monster Magnet and get people to know this. Mr. Destroyer, this is the Nipple Tit, takes us into the world of Monster Magnet and the song Mr. Destroyer. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Huh? Boy, he's rolling them drum, isn't he? Fight, 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 you got the mic. That is what pedal? Mr. Destroyer. It's definitely got the stoner rock, the psychedelia vibe to it. Fight, 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 you got the mic. This could go for a little bit of tambourine, though. That's nice. Two solos going on at the same time. They're going to give the drummer a solo bit. Mr. Destroyer, what makes you think it's so cool? Come on, bring it back together. What makes you think you're so cool, huh? Pretty solid rocker. I think you might have to fade this one. It's kind of a free jam, it just keeps going. Or you could stop it like that. Mr. Destroyer. Yeah, it smacks of everything when the wolf sits. That's the song that was coming on there, When the Wolf Sits. My favorite way that a wolf is when it's sitting. When it's actually laying down and chewing on an old bone. That's the way I like wolves to be all the time. What say you? You a huge Monster Magnet fan, and what do you think of this new album? I'd love people to get in there and give me some reviews of the new album because I haven't gotten a chance to listen to the whole thing. But you can do that, and I would be much appreciated for you doing it. Good, great, fantastic. Yes, Shane, I'm a massive fan of Monster Magnet. From the first album to the last, they're my all-time favorite band. Really? How many times have you seen Monster Magnet live? Do they have a lot of them psychedelic lights going on? There's a Mr. Destroyer. I've never got a chance to see Monster Magnet. I would absolutely love to see them live. What is your all-time favorite album and your all-time favorite songs from the band? Did you learn about Monster Magnet the way I did when I saw them on MTV and I said, damn, I like that Spacelord and that Teenage whatever song that I never get the title right, and every time I hear it I go, oh yeah, that's a great jam. All-time favorite songs, all-time favorite album. Tell me your live experiences with them and some other fun nuggets about the band members. Have you ever met them or whatever? Or you'd say, not good, not great. Shane, it was a groovy stoner rock kind of psychedelic song, and I appreciate them, and I do like some of their stuff. But this song here, Mr. Destroyer, was not my cup of tea. I'm going to give it a hard pass. I wish them all well in their life journeys and their careers, and I hope they keep rocking, and I hope they make $1 trillion, but it won't be for me. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know. If you have a hard rock, a heavy metal special request, you want to see it on the channel, simple and easy, peasy, lemon squeezy, Japanesey. All you have to do is click one of them links in the description below. We'll get it on for you in your honor with thumbsies to you, okay? Or you can always put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments and I see it, I'll hit it with a heart and I'll tell you, hey buddy, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for you, okay? So that's all you got to do there. That's all I got for this Monster Magnet, Mr. Destroyer. Swinging in and loving you so much.